This is my trusty Kona fire mountain bike. It's 15 years old now and it's at that stage where it needs a bit of work. The tyres have finally run out of tread on it. So the only tools I'm going to use are this track pump and these three little devices for removing the tyre. If you haven't got them, you can just use normal teaspoons, but don't use the family silverware. First thing to do is open these brakes up so that when we take the tyre off we can get it off. So just push these, get the wire out, and then they'll release and that opens the brake. Okay, I've got the quick release type wheels. Some people have got the old-fashioned nuts. So when you release that, it loosens it. Now I've got the quick release. Pull it up. I've got gloves on for this bit. Take the chain off and there's the wheel off. Same thing again for the front. Quick release. Now this one's probably too tight to take off completely, so what I tend to do is replicate one turn on each side. So I've got one turn there, one turn there, try it now, one turn there, one turn there, and that should pop out. And I know, because I've done two turns on each side, that when I put the wheel back on, two turns on each side and the wheel stays in the same place on the axle. When you're thinking about what side you're going to take the inner tube out of and remove the tyre, on this back one, don't do it on this side because you could cag your inner tube on all these gears. Better to do it on this side. You need to remove the valve cap. Okay, my inner tube's got the Schrader valve, which you just get your nail, press it down, and then remove the air. We need to remove as much air as we can out of the inner tube. Okay, next bit is to carefully pop these in and get the tyre off. Got the one that I lock in. Second one. So the beginning is always the toughest bit. There we are. Once you've got a fair bit of it, you'll find you can do the rest by hand. Using the workmates made it easy for me. Now we're going to remove the tube, but be careful with this bit because it can be quite sharp. You get a loose wire or whatever. Could have done with a little more air out of that one, but I hope. Put those down, and then we've got the inner tube, the valve, press that out and put that inner tube somewhere safe. Okay, get the front wheel now, pop it down on the side where the quick release is. What's happened is this rubber seal that sits in the tyre to stop the inner tube going on the spokes, it's cut. This is the front wheel with the tyre off, and this is called rim tape, which protects the inner tube from the bits of spoke. and this had actually broken when I took it off, so I just used some insulation tape. So if I take that off, you can see that's what you're protecting the inner tube from, where the spokes come out. So if you haven't got any rim tape, you just use electrical insulation or gaffer tape. What you can do instead of making a home repair is buy some actual proper rim tape from bike shop, which, as you can see, has already got the hole for the valve. As I've got some, I'm going to fit it instead of my own repair. This has got a sticky back to it. Line that up. Okay, the new tyre I've gone for are these Schwalbe, I don't know, German, and they're just designed for a bit of off-road, gravel, bit of muddy path. For this front wheel, I'm going to be putting the tyre on the opposite side to the quick release so it doesn't tag the inner tube. Now I normally would have the bike for this on the left hand side, the rotation of the wheel is that way. So I've got to bear in mind that and look at the rotation side on the tyre. So it shows you the rotation on the tyre. So it tells me this tyre should rotate that way, which would be that way. So I'm happy that I'm going to put it on this way. So pop the tyre over the bottom of the rim. And even though it's new, it fits. Right, let's pop the inner tube in. Locating the valve hole. Just making sure it doesn't get twisted. Prevent it from being twisted, don't want it being twisted. Tuck it in. Just got to make really sure now that when we pop this tyre into the rim, that we don't catch the inner tube. So feed it through. That. This last bit, is it going to be too tight? If so, I'll have to use tools. No, got it. That's through. Get my track pump. I like it at 50 psi. It's going to take it steady initially. Checking that the inner tube isn't trapped anywhere. That's up to 50 now. 50 psi. Just put the front tyre on. I normally have this on the left hand side of the bike, which is the right as it's upside down. I just need to tighten these up a bit, same amount of turns on each. A little bit more. Do a touch more. Happy with that. Okay, let's get the back one on. There we are. Oh, that fell into place. Put that round. Happy. Job done. Happy days.